Missouri School District revives paddling to discipline students. This article is in the Washington Post. This article was put out on the 25th, 2022. I'm gonna leave a link to this article down in the description box. But we're gonna read some of these. My thoughts on this. A school district in Southwest Missouri is bringing back a measure they last resorted to over 2 decades ago to address disciplinary problems: spanking students. Classes started Monday for the 1,900 students in Castleville School District, about an hour west of Branson and some 15 miles from the Arkansas border. During open house, families were notified that the school board had adopted a policy June allowing use of physical force as a method of correcting student behavior. Parents were handed forms to specify whether they authorized the school to use a paddle on their child, the Springfield News-Letter reported. Formerly known as corporal punishment, the disciplinary measure usually involves striking students on the buttocks with a wooden paddle. In Castleville, staff members will employ reasonable physical force without a chance of bodily injury or harm. The presence of a witness, according to the new policy. A teacher or principal must also send a report to the superintendent explaining the reasoning behind the punishment. What exactly constitutes reasonable physical force is unclear. Superintendent Marilyn Johnson declined an interview request from the Washington Post, saying, "At this time, we will focus on educating our students." However, he told the newsletter that younger students could receive 1 or 2 paddle swings, while older students could get up to 3. Parents, Johnson said, had thanked the district for approving the practice that has mostly been in decline across the country. Parents have said, "Why can't you paddle my student?" And we were like, "We can't paddle your student. Our policy does not support that," Johnson told the outlet. There had been conversation with parents and there had been requests from parents for us to look into it. Corporal punishment is not new in American schools. For centuries, students have been whipped or struck by rulers and paddles. In 1867, New Jersey became the first state to ban the practice in public schools, but it was over 100 years before other states followed suit. Even so, a 1977 Supreme Court decision, Ingram v. Wright, deemed corporal punishment at public schools to be constitutional and left it up to the states to decide what to do. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys can read the rest of this article if you want to. It's by the Washington Post. I, for one, think they should have never, for one thing, let's backtrack. First of all, it should have never been outlawed or it's frowned upon, or there should never been laws and things put in place to prevent parents from using this tactic on their own children. I mean, of course, you probably had people going too far, this and that, but it's the equivalent of everything. If you carry a pocket knife every day on you, and that's what you do, and you don't have no reason to just walk down the street and stab and cut random people. But on the other hand, this next guy standing next to you, this is all he does. He just walks down the street and stabbing and cutting people. Because this idiot wants to be an idiot, does that mean you prevent everybody from having a pocket knife? Or should you just discipline this moron for taking it too far and being out of control with it? The same aspect to the corporal punishment thing. I think it works. I think it very much works. And the problem with getting rid of it in the home and in schools, because like the article stated, it was at one time it was widely acceptable and permissible in schools. Once you took it out of the schools, preventing them from doing it. You're taking it out of the hands of the parents, preventing them from doing it. So now these kids running around, they don't fear any repercussions. They don't fear any discipline because there's nothing for them to fear. There's nothing in place for them to fear. They know the teachers can't put their hands on them. They go to jail and have police call them. Anyway, parents can't, for the most part, parents can no longer put their hands on their child. The child is really out of control, really rebellious. Even your own child will call the police on you. So that eliminates the corporal punishment in the home. And as a result, you got these wild and out of control kids walking around doing unthinkable things because there's no more discipline for them to fear. Some dude told me to go stand in the corner. Go stand in the corner, dude. You know what these kids say nowadays? Fuck you. To their teacher, even the principal, and in some cases they'll say to their own parents. Because of the laws that are in place, the progressive, liberal, overcorrective laws and overreaction. Saying whatever they want. Chicago, you got kids as young as 12 years old pulling out guns, carjacking people. You're 12 years old. If they get out of the car, what the fuck are you gonna do with it? But run it into a tree. You know the track. But getting rid of corporal, as they would call it, corporal punishment, whatever they want to call it. Corporate. You know what I'm saying? Beating kids' ass. Such a forgotten art in the society. And it's reflected in kids. From Chicago, try catching the real line subway train. The kids are out of fucking control. Doing all kinds of just stupid shit. Ain't nobody at home. They can't whoop them. So they run in the streets. You see, it was a mistake taking the power out of the parents' hands to begin with. So now they're trying to slowly bring it back. We look at this situation in Missouri, trying to bring it back to the school systems. And just like it started with one school system in New Jersey to get rid of corporal punishment. On the flip side, on the back end, getting it back into schools, getting it back into the homes, giving the parents back the power. All it takes is one district, one state to initiate it. So it started out with one state getting rid of corporal punishment. Maybe it's going to start with one state reinstituting corporal punishment. Maybe Missouri is the linchpin. Maybe Missouri is going to be the state to kick it off, to bring it back to schools, to bring it back into the households, give parents back the power also. Not just the schools. Don't just have it to where, the only people that can use corporal punishment are teachers and principals in the school system. No. Don't half-step with it. Go all the way with it. Bring it all the way back. I'm definitely in support of this. As far as bringing it back to the schools, and I'll double down in support of bringing it back to households. Let parents go back to whooping their kids' ass. That's exactly what they need to stay in line nowadays. Because the substitute that was thrown in our faces, oh, just talk to them, send them to counseling and therapy. Yeah, to feed a whole bunch of unnecessary money to a so-called professional who can't tell you anything that you can't come to a conclusion on your own and still have that money in your pocket. So it's always ulterior motives regarding that anyway. I say screw all that. Give the parents back the power. Put back corporal punishment back in the schools so we can get these kids back in fucking line. That's my thoughts on that. Red Blizzard 357. If you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the movement, support the channel, hit up the Cash App, $Cobra Clutch 357. That being said, I'm in to win again.